Okay, so here's an example of someone who's taken on an allotment with a different style. Raised beds, lots of wood chip, kind of heavy. I guess this bit's for their car. Maybe with it's got weed suppressant and mat underneath it. You can see these beds have been all made over the winter. All good to go, planting in. Wood chip between the paths. Need a few vegetables though. Yeah, a lot of work gone into this over the last month or two, I think. But yeah, advantages of these raised beds, well, the soil's out the ground so it warms up quicker at this time of the year. The hoops are quite a cheap way of protecting your crops. You can buy that, well, piping like it, like a sort of ethylene blue, I think it's gas piping. You can get 50 metres of that for I think about 30 odd quid, so actually quite a good way of protecting your crops as the year goes on. A nice hose point in the middle there for their watering. But yeah, the raised beds, good for getting going, easy to control. You can reach into the middle of those no problem. Disadvantages, well, they will rot eventually. I mean, these will probably last that type of wood. I'd say you'd get probably 10 year out of them easy enough, maybe a wee bit more. Downsides, well, down the cracks of the sides of all these raised beds when you make them. These bits, perfect places for slugs to hide. So you can find that that's a slight disadvantage of them. Birds obviously love to come and root along the edges of everything as well, so they'll dig out all the edges a wee bit as they go, looking for those slugs to eat. Yeah, but actually it's a pretty good way of gardening if you want to keep control. And if you imagine this is a kind of free-for-all big bit of soil, that's a lot of weed pressure to stay on top of. By having well mulched wood chip paths, you mitigate that to quite a high degree, as long as you top it up every couple of years. We're lucky that at the other end of this allotment a tree surgeon's been filled an entire car park with wood chip, so there's no shortage of it. But yeah, a good way of going. Good way of growing if you want to